Hi everyone, this is Shuichi. During this quarantine, I've been very bored. I've just been watching animes and yeah. But this week I've decided to change it up a little bit, so I decided to make a lo-fi beat out of Payphone by Maroon 5. Just to preface, I have no musical knowledge, 0 to none. The last time I learned music theory was the night before my final orchestra exam, my sophomore year of high school. So that was around 4 years ago. But I've done a couple of lo-fi beats before. They're not that good, but I kind of have a rough knowledge of what I'm supposed to be doing. So I wanted to share a way for broke college kids like me to make lo-fi beats on Audacity. So let's go! First thing, let's go over some lo-fi theory. So a lo-fi beat usually revolves around 3 core elements. The beat, which consists of hi-hats, snares, and kicks, which I'll go over more later. The sample, which is the melody / chord progression that you're making the lo-fi beat out of. And vinyl cracks to add an ambient sound. Having all of these elements are fundamental to all lo-fi beats. And all of the other added sounds are just a nice touch to make the lo-fi beat more unique and interesting to listen to. Now, before starting on the beat itself, it's important to begin with a concept that you want to work with. Mine, since I'll be remixing Payphone, I decided to revolve my track around the Payphone itself. Coming up with the concept at the beginning helps set what kinds of sounds you should be looking for to add additional flavor to your beat. Second, you want to go ahead and download the sounds you want to use. For this song, I decided to download sounds on freesound.org, which is a database of myriads of useful sounds. You want to download your essential sounds like your components for your beats and vinyl cracks here. And after you've done all that, let's start putting them together and making the beat. To start with the beat, pick a tempo that works for you. I worked with 60 BPM just because it's really easy to work with on Audacity. Because Audacity's timeline is set in seconds, divide your BPM by 60 seconds per minute to find where in the song you will be placing your beats. In my case, I should have a beat for each second. With that set, you can arrange your hi-hats, snares, and kicks like I have already set up here. Your hi-hats should typically be set at 16th or 8th notes. Since I am working at 60 BPM, I have each of my hi-hats 1/4 second apart from each other. I then have my snares placed 8 hi-hats apart from each other, but you could choose any multiple of 4 apart from each other, and it should work depending on what kind of sound you're going for. As for your kicks, you can place them where you have your hi-hats and align them that way, but you want to have them in a rhythm that is unique from the repetitive hi-hats and snares like I have it here on my piece, and then play it all together and see if you like what you hear. After you have your beat, you can either place your downloaded sample and try to match it with your tempo. But since I decided to record it, I put on my headphones to listen to the beat looping, and then I started playing the chord progression and melody for the song. If a section of your sample loops, you only need one section of it, so you can just copy and paste and loop it using Audacity rather than trying to keep playing the loop. For example, for my chord progression, since I just repeat the same 4 chords, I played it once and then looped it until the end of the song. As for editing, usually adding reverb to your sample and slowing it down gives it a more lo-fi vibe. After you have your sample on your track, just add the vinyl cracks running throughout the entire song, and also add additional sounds onto your track and lighten it up. I added the sound of someone using a payphone at the beginning of the track to make it a bit more interesting. Once you've done all that, you've got yourself a lo-fi song.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.